I am Ellen Fisher, and I was recently appointed as the Vice President for Research at the University of New Mexico. I'm really happy to be at UNM now and to be able to help UNM research grow and expand. One of the things that I'm really interested in exploring with UNM researchers is the idea of really leveraging collaborative research and really promoting multidisciplinary kinds of activities. One example of where I think this could be played out at UNM is to really focus on things like shared resources, increasing our instrumentation, for example. That's where it's really important to think about, can we put it into a space that lots of people can share, everybody can have access to it, and it becomes the rising tide that raises all boats. I'm really interested in trying to become where UNM would be known for really being the place to do that, where we have really inclusive research. And by that, I think it goes beyond just the demographics, but it goes to thinking about how do you engage everyone in the discovery process. I think that research really is all about new knowledge creation. It's about creativity. It is about really innovation and thinking about new ways to do things. And it requires the combination of a really diverse set of people attacking a problem, if you will. I am really interested in creating clear and open and transparent lines of communication, whether that's within our office or between our office and other places on campus, or with our community partners, with the national labs. Whatever it is, I think it's really important to have clear and transparent communication. Some of the work I did at Colorado State University is ACT, which is a great acronym for just remembering that we need to be accountable, we need to be consistent, and we need to be transparent. I think it's important to have processes that are well-defined and that are available for everyone to understand what those processes are. Literature has shown that women and underrepresented minorities tend to follow the rules when they're in, say, a higher education community. They will look and see what the policies are, what the rules are. They will follow those rules. And if they don't know that there's a back door, then they tend to be disadvantaged in those kinds of situations. And so what I'm really interested in doing is making sure that our office doesn't create these back doors, which might inadvertently disadvantage people that we want to try to bring in to the research community. And so I really think that that's an important thing for us to be clear about within the Office of the Vice President for Research. One of the things that's really important for UNM is to diversify its portfolio, increase its portfolio, really think about how we might leverage what we have to really increase the pie. So instead of thinking about it as a finite pie, I like to think about expanding the pie. And one of the ways to decide how you're going to do that, or to think about things, is to come up with metrics for success. So if we were to look 5 years down the road, what would success look like with respect to how the research mission of the university has been advanced? And the thing about metrics is that it's not so much about the numbers itself as thinking about how those numbers can really be the way that we measure how we have empowered and enabled the research community to have significant impact. And that's really what we're looking for with the research mission of the university, is to think about how we might be able to have impact, and whether that's impact on knowledge creation, impact on the city of Albuquerque, impact on the state of New Mexico, impact on the nation, impact on the world. And I think sometimes the longer that you're in, and the more you think about all the things you have to do in order to be able to actually perform your scholarship, no matter what field you're in, it can start to bog you down. And so one of the things I'd really like to remind researchers of, what I'd like to remind everybody at UNM, is that this is fun. We should be having fun. One of the things that I'm really interested in doing is seeing if there aren't ways that we can lift that administrative burden off of researchers so that they really can rediscover their passion and remember that this is really fun. Getting to do stuff where you're creating new knowledge, where you're actually discovering things that no one else has discovered before, no one else has seen before, phenomena that no one has seen before, is really why we get up in the morning. I really believe that. And so I'm really interested in learning more about the research community, what's going on. I am a big fan of toys, and so I love to see people's labs, or to be taken out in the field to see what people are doing out in the field or in the performance halls or wherever. So I'm really looking forward to when we can all be back on campus, and I'm going to be able to actually see things in person and just get excited myself about all the great things that are happening at UNM.